everybody, this is a video overview from Everyday Commentary, and this is a video overview of this folder. And this folder is the Lionsteel TRE G10. Now, it's sort of a misnomer to call it the TRE, because the TRE stands for 3 Rapid Exchange. And on the more expensive version of this knife, there is a thumb plate here, and then there's the flipper. But the interesting thing about that knife is that the thumb plate and the flipper can both be unscrewed and taken off. So that if you need a knife that has that requires two-handed opening, you can do that. But I live in a country that doesn't require two-handed opening, and so I decided to opt for the less expensive version, the TRE G10. This is available, to my knowledge, only in black G10, and it is a really remarkable knife. So this won Knife of the Year at Blade Show in 2015, and when it won, I was like, oh, I don't get it. But having handled this knife, having used it for a couple weeks or a week and a half now, I can tell you that this is one amazing little blade. And let me run you through some of the design features. So first of all, let's go through and talk about the materials. This is G10. This is heavily contoured and machined titanium. This is a 3D milled pocket clip. I wish it was a spring clip, stamped steel spring clip, but whatever, it's fine. It hasn't exhibited some of the problems that I've had with other machine clips where they sort of lose their tension. The blade steel is M390, which is one of my 2 or 3 most favorite blade steels. The grinds are extremely clean and even. The plunge line is very even. As you can see here, the spine is rounded over. It gives this knife a very clean look and a very luxurious feel because all of the edges are rounded. You can see there's something of a semi-floating backspacer, which is a nice, interesting touch. It has a lanyard hole. And here's the thing that makes this knife more interesting, I think, than its more gadgety brother. This knife has really good flipping action. And I've heard from 2 different sources who have quite a few different TREs that other than the titanium, the other TREs don't flip all that well, and that's because they had to change the way that they made the detent. They made the detent so that it would be something that would work in with all 3 deployment methods, the thumb stud, the flipper, and the two-handed method. With this knife, because they knew that it was only going to be a flipper, they could really dial in the detent. The knife has IKBS bearings. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in there. There's the IKBS bearing logo. And as you can see, the milling is quite significant in the contours. It has a lock bar insert to keep the lock bar from deforming, and the lock bar insert also acts as an over travel stop. So if you can see down in there, it'll prevent the lock from hyperextension. A couple other really interesting features. This knife weighs under 3 ounces, which is really good because most knives with IKBS tend to be a little heavier than they would be otherwise. But the way that they did that, you can see in there, there's 2 points. Those are the edges of the milling. So they milled the titanium out in the inside to make the knife significantly lighter. And it worked. It is under 3 ounces. It's about a 3-inch blade. I'm really pleased with this knife. This is an excellent knife. If you're looking for a mid-range folder, this is around $220, $230. If you're looking for a mid-price folder, this is just an amazing knife. It's a great flipper. It's got great steel. It's a really good size for EDC. It's nice and light. I like this knife a lot. So look for a review of this knife, the Lionsteel TRE G10. Thank you very much.